Well, it's time to talk about Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman. And you know how I feel about him. He's an arrogant South Shore snob, and his arrogance and intolerance has reached new levels today that we are going to talk about in this video. And this is in particular his hatred toward people who are transgender. And he'll deny that, of course, but let's see. Is this the executive order that he? No, it's something else. That's entirely something else. But Bruce Blakeman, he was elected in 2021 as Nassau County Executive, defeating Laura Curran, and I knew he would, be somebody. At first, I thought, oh, maybe he'll actually do something about crime, because it's everywhere when you look at his campaign stuff. Oh, cut taxes and fight crime. He hasn't fought. The crime in the middle of the island is out of control, and he isn't doing a damn thing about it. All he cares about is the South Shore. I mean, look at all of his pictures here. He's on the South Shore. He's on the South Shore. Let's go to his Facebook. Oh, he's on the South Shore in Merrick. Oh, boy, look at that. It's so obvious. It's so obvious who this guy's all about, Oh, Long Beach. There's many, many pictures I could bring up, they love him on the South Shore, and he's very representative of the kind of narrow-minded, racist, bigoted thinking that you have on the South Shore. And yeah, it sucks because they do get the best of everything. They're the ones taken care of. That's what counts as civilization, but they are extremely intolerant. So let's go to this latest bit of news here on Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, because Nassau County has decided to ban transgender athletes from some teams and events at county facilities. Now, this is against the law. This is most likely against the law in New York State. The Attorney General is already looking into it. And some very, very just narrow-minded people that we have on Long Island. It's a real shame that people don't understand LGBTQ on Long Island, but we still have this intolerance. We have a lot of racism on Long Island. For such a progressive state like New York, or so-called progressive state, Long Island is very regressive, and it's actually getting more and more regressive as time goes on. No doubt because of Donald Trump made it okay to hate again. He made America hate again. So anyway, let's play this video here from News 12.
Highly controversial decision in Nassau County grabbing national headlines tonight. County Executive Bruce Blakeman signing an executive order banning trans athletes from competing on girls' teams at county-run facilities.
Yeah, you heard that right. This is 2024, folks, in Nassau County on Long Island.
Drawn support, it's drawn criticism. And tonight, News 12's Krista McNally spoke to those who will be impacted.
The capabilities that a man have is unfair.
It is important for trans women
Long
to
Beach.
be
She's from Long Beach. Of course she's going to be. It's so obvious, man.
women's sports.
Young athletes on both sides weighing in on Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman banning trans athletes from playing on girls' teams.
They're going to be obviously better than women due to their biological capabilities.
See how misunderstood people are? Do you see how misunderstood people are? People don't even understand what it's like to be LGBTQ. They don't even understand.
And they're going to be better, so they're going to have more opportunities for scholarship.
Ninth
Right,
grader.
more opportunities. Right. They've been discriminated against their whole life. Right. What an ignorant little kid. She gets that from her parents. Who are snobs, obviously.
Avery Graziosi feels it's unfair for her to compete with transgender girls.
People, they think everything is super black and white, but it's not.
Exactly.
While a transgender athlete we spoke with, who did not want to give their name, says this move will make transgender students feel excluded.
It's disappointing to see this because I thought Long Island was better than this.
Every time.
Well, unfortunately, it's not. I mean, when we go to and we just Google Long Island Trump rallies, and we can just go images here. Rolling rally for Trump motors across the South Shore. So this is unfortunately we have a lot of people who love Trump and are full of hate on Long Island. It's just a sad truth. This is what it is on Long Island, and it's getting worse. It just keeps getting worse.
We try to mark out trans kids from just kids. We are removing them and barring them from participating in childhood.
Boo! Shame on you.
And
What a bunch of snobs.
protest following the signing of the order that would ban transgender athletes from competing at any county-run facility.
This executive order only affects the female teams or leagues in Nassau County.
These children need to play sports. Sports build community. They build confidence.
I don't think it's a partisan issue. I think it's a fairness issue. And
No,
it's a
you're the one
bullying
being
issue.
unfair. Look at who. First of all, look at these snobs that he's standing with. I mean, these are the arrogant kind of people you have on the South Shore. And these are the kind of people that people like yours truly, well, if I want to live on the South Shore, they're not going to want me to live with them because they only want to be with their own kind. If you're not a straight stockbroker, white, preppy, white finance professional, well, you're not allowed to be part of their little world.
Under this new order, all leagues or teams seeking a permit to use the more than 100 county facilities would have to state that they are not allowing trans athletes to compete on girls' teams.
This is just unbelievable in 2024 that this is happening. It's unbelievable. I had to make a video about this because this is so outrageous. And then you put the kids in the middle of this? I mean, really?
The executive is encouraging transgender athletes to play on the co-ed or boys' teams.
We're talking about trans women. Their gender identity is a woman.
Exactly.
It is an unfair advantage for someone who is a biological male to compete against a biological...
All right, so once again, you don't understand how... You don't even understand how this works.
female.
According to the county executive's office, this ban will affect hundreds of teams at all levels that compete at county facilities.
We want females to not lose opportunities.
Krista McNally.
Oh, she is a typical snob. Typical snob.
News 12 Long Island.
And the ban goes into effect immediately in Nassau County. The state attorney general says the executive order is, quote, transphobic and deeply dangerous, and says her office is reviewing its legal
Hopefully
options.
it could be overturned. Honestly, I think Bruce Blakeman should be removed as county executive after this little stunt. All right. I honestly, if I was the governor, I would have him removed immediately. But Kathy Hochul would never, ever do that because she doesn't have the courage to do that. This is the way it is in New York, folks. This is the way it is in New York, right? That we've come to it's come to this, right? It's come to this kind of hatred going on. But I understand. I even though I am a straight male, I identify with what the LGBTQ plus community is going through because they're going through the same kind of discrimination and bullying and hatred that I go through because of my mental disability. It's the same damn thing. And you have these people on Long Island that are just, exactly the kind of people we're talking about here. You see them in this video. Exactly. Look at them. These are the kind of people. These are the kind of people you see hanging out and having a great time in Rockville Center or getting off the train in Merrick or Belmore, from their little white finance professional jobs, all right? They're young, old, whatever. They're all white. They're all preppy. They're all narrow-minded, stuck-up little bigots. All right, is what they are. All right, and they disgust me. They really do. And it sucks that, you got to be with them if you want to have a good quality of life. What kind of crap is that? But that's what Bruce Blakeman has brought to Nassau County. That's what he's brought. Well, the middle of the island is falling apart. He ran on crime. Oh, yeah, he hasn't done a damn thing about Mineola. Here we are just like 3 blocks away from the county seat. We've got homeless on the streets. We've got panhandling going on. He doesn't do a damn thing about that. He said, we're going to make Nassau County safe. It was more safe when Laura Curran was county executive. All right, we got this too. Trash everywhere. Our quality of life is down the toilet, Mr. Blakeman, but you don't care. You only care about your friends on the South Shore. You're lily white, preppy snobs on the South Shore. Well, the rest of us have to deal with all these problems, and now you're passing some executive order, which is BS. Because if I was running a team, I would openly defy that order. And that's what I'm telling every, sports league out there. Defy this. This is not constitutional. This is an unconstitutional overreach of power. Bottom line. But this is a county executive that doesn't care. He doesn't care. Go to this article here, right? This is another thing. Nassau County approves $10 million in COVID funding for 125th celebration events. That's right. COVID relief funding that was supposed to go to fixing our infrastructure, maybe improving public transportation in Nassau County. It's going for celebration events for this county executive. The list of events proposed by Blakeman include concerts, galas, parades, car shows, and golf tournaments. And we all know it's going to be on the South Shore, don't we? Of course we do. Governor Hochul, you need to remove this county executive from power. All right? I challenge Governor Hochul to do this. He needs to be removed from power immediately. You know, it's unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. Should be used for social issues. And what about improving bus service? I mean, this guy is a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit. As much as I hate Kathy Hochul, I hate this guy even more. This guy is like Trump. He's like Donald Trump for Nassau County. That's what he's like. And we all know, and you all know how much I hate and despise Donald Trump. All right, so, you know, this is, you know, the same kind of hatred, the same kind of narrow-mindedness and bigotry. This is what you get from people like this. It's absolutely disgusting. Meanwhile, Nice Bus, you know, it's obvious. Nice Mini is the fast, convenient for travel only on the South Shore. Yeah, it's on the South Shore only. That's right. They said they would roll it out across the whole county, but no, it's only on the South Shore because those little important little preppy people in their nice little clothes and their Wall Street jobs, well, they got to have the best of everything, right? Get all the businesses, they get all the investment, and we get all the crime. We get all the problems. We get all the homeless hanging out on our streets, right? But it's not like this guy's going to care because he ain't going to care. All right? And unfortunately, Kathy Hochul is just like him in a lot of ways. That's the problem with Kathy Hochul. You know, she's a lousy governor. All right? But if Kathy Hochul was she likes to play it both ways. Oh, I'm a progressive. No, I'm a centrist. I'm a progressive. You're neither, man. You support Wall Street. All right? If you didn't support Wall Street, you'd do something about what's happening right now and remove Bruce Blakeman from power. Because he needs to be removed from power. He is a disease, just like Donald Trump is a disease. They both need to be out of our lives forever. They're evil. Full of hate. All right? But you have people who support Trump. This is the problem here. Rolling rally for Trump across the South Shore. You know, look at all these snobs. Look at all of them. I think that video actually, no, it won't play. But it'll paywall me out. But, I mean, this is what we get. Meanwhile, look at the shape of our county seat. Look at all these potholes and everything. The whole middle of the island is just falling apart everywhere you go. All right? Not that Bruce Blakeman cares. He only cares about the South Shore. He doesn't care about anything else. I mean, this is the building right here. Look at the shape of this parking lot here. All right, he doesn't care. He only cares about the South Shore. And look how they cut up our roads too. They cut up our roads and leave them like this because they're redoing the gas mains. It's funny how when they do that on the South Shore, they make it nice and smooth, but not for us. No, we're not important. Right? So we get to deal with all the problems, right? We can deal with all that, right? Even the Nassau County Legislature. Let's look at the street by the Nassau County Legislature building here. Look at how old this street is. It's falling apart. All right. And by the way, it's pitch black here at night. You saw in the video of me riding the bus how pitch black it was. Look at this. What the hell is this? I mean, this is the way it's taken care of here. I mean, this is the way the county treats its facilities. Look at these potholes here. All right, we can't spend the money to fix this, right? No, we can't. Where is it going to go? It's going to go to the South Shore. We know that. It's going to go to the South Shore. It's always going to go to the South Shore. Let's go to Nassau Park where everything's little peachy keeney, a little preppy little world down there, right? It's all perfect down there, right? Only the best for these people, right? Let's take a look and see how beautiful Nassau Park is. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice and clean. No garbage. Everything's nice for these people, right? The rest of us, we gotta suffer. I mean, this is 2024. We're dealing with a county executive that really belongs in the South prior to the civil rights movement. That's the way this guy is. It's unbelievable that we're talking about this in 2024. Bruce Blakeman, you need to step down right now. You made your little executive order. Now you need to step down. You need to be out of power as soon as possible in this county. All right? I am asking you to resign right now, Bruce Blakeman. You are a disgusting human being. You're a snob. You're an arrogant Wall Street hack. You are. That's what you are. And all you care about is the South Shore and your friends on the South Shore. You don't give a crap. You're not the Nassau County executive. You're the county executive for the snobs in their little South Shore enclaves. But for the rest of us who have to suffer, you're not our county executive, Bruce Blakeman. You're a disgrace. Go and rot in a jail cell with Donald Trump. You both suck and you deserve each other.